Hey there, Gary here. So I want to make a video today for you guys. I am fired up about this. I'm going to talk to you guys today about winning the game of life. You see, if you're watching this video, if you woke up this morning, you're playing a game. And the game is called life. And you're either winning the game or you're losing the game. Okay, and I've been looking around at especially the results of Americans, and I'm here to tell you, you're losing the game of life. Okay, there's 5 categories of this game called life, and we're all playing it. And every step you take, every action you take, every day that you wake up early to accomplish your goals, every day that you choose to sleep in early, every donut you eat, every piece of broccoli you eat, everything you do counts towards this game of life. There's this movie out there, I think it's called Time or On Time or something. It's got Justin Timberlake in it. And in that movie, everybody has this counter on them. And it's counting down the amount of time that you have until you expire. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're all going to die. Every single one of us is going to die. And what determines your death, in my opinion, is the actions that you take. Okay, just like I said, every morning that you wake up early to accomplish your goals, to go out for a run, to do the things you know you need to do, or the choices you make, the easy way out, the way that you know that you're not supposed to be doing, okay, they either take away time or they give you time. Okay, and the way I see it is that a lot of us lately, at least in the 20th and the 21st century, we've become lazy. We've become lazy little wimps. Okay, I was watching this show yesterday. I don't watch a lot of TV, but one of the guys in my office told me about this show on the History Channel called America, the Story of America. And I saw it on Netflix yesterday, so I turned it on, and I started watching it. And I saw these people. And you know me, I'm a huge history guy. I mean, I took honors history in junior high. I took honors history in high school before I dropped out. I love history. Because I love seeing what people in the past have done, what great people have done. And there's just been so many great people in the past. And at the end of the day, you know, back 1776 or 1850, you know, if you were lazy, you died. Okay? A lot of, you know, women nowadays, you know, I was watching the shows yesterday. They're talking about the pioneers traveling west from the East Coast. 1 out of 5 women was pregnant. And they were traveling by foot. They were pushing the wagons. They were tending to the children. They were walking 10 miles a day. That's all that they could travel. 10 miles a day, every single day, through rain, through snow, through heat, through whatever. They had to work. Okay, women, if they were pregnant and you were living on the farm, you worked. You produced, or the family died. Men, the same thing. And it's the same thing now, but here's what I see, is I see a bunch of people who feel like they're entitled. They make all these wussy-ass excuses why they can't go out and take massive action so that they can live a better life. People have become dependent. You know, Thomas Jefferson said that be fearful of the time that when people find it easier to rely on the government than they can on themselves. And that's what we're coming to today. There's never been a time in history when so many people are dependent on the government. For the government to send them a check or to refill their EBT card so that they can go get groceries and take care of their family. Because they're not doing it for themselves. Okay? Never. So it's a time to be fearful because people out there, they're making weak-ass excuses for not taking action to do what it's going to take to provide a life for their families. Okay, there's a guy named Grant Cardone. He wrote this book called 10X. It's about taking 10 times the action than you're taking right now. It's about creating 10 times bigger goals than the ones you're creating right now. It's to get your ass up off the ground. It's to get your ass up off the couch and do something. Get your ass up out of bed and stop sleeping in. Start going out there, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's not going to kill you. But what is going to kill you is being left behind. Being left behind, because I'm here to tell you, if a war broke out or a revolution or something like that broke out in the United States of America, the majority of people are screwed. You're dead. You're good as dead. In the United States of America, we have the highest percentage of obesity on the planet. So that means right here, we have the most overweight people percentage-wise. So something happens, shit hits the fan, there's a war, you're screwed. You can't run, you're out of shape. The enemy comes in, let's say China. China has it's exponentially bigger army than we do. They come to America, you're screwed. You can't outrun the enemy. Okay, you can't the people coming to take it over. Wealth, okay, over 60% of Americans that are of the working class age, they don't have $1,000. What that means is if there was an emergency that called for having $1,000, if you had to come up with $1,000 in 24 hours, over 60% of people couldn't do it. That's pathetic. It's pathetic. Okay, relationships, highest number of divorce on the planet, North America. The highest number. Spirituality, I don't really know about spirituality. I don't got any statistics or anything. And self-actualization, personal growth. I know that people don't have a purpose because we have the highest amount of unemployment in America in today. There's more people unemployed and out of work than ever before. That tells me people don't have a purpose. They don't have a reason to get up out of bed and to go out there and strive and work hard. Because I'm here to tell you, working hard, persistence, okay, dedication, work ethic, those character traits are good in the eyes of God. Slothfulness, laziness, glutton, those are the 7 days, so just a couple of the deadly sins. God frowns upon those things, okay? So I'm seeing all these people, Sunday fun day, but you didn't work the other 6 days. Okay? So you got to take a good hard look at your life and be honest with yourself. Because I'm here to tell you, if you don't make things happen, things are going to happen to you. So I could rant about this all day. I'm just fired up because, I was watching that show yesterday, and for me, I'm a critical person. I'm critical on my girlfriend. I'm critical on my family, and I'm most critical on myself. Because I know that human beings have infinite potential. Infinite potential. And the reason why we're not living up to our potential, especially in this day and age, is because we've become lazy. It's so much easier in this day and age to take the easy road, to be lazy, to be dependent, than it is to be ambitious, to be hardworking. It's so much easier, and it's pathetic. It's unattractive. Okay, so take a good hard look at your life. Be honest with yourself. That's the key to growth, is being honest with yourself. Okay, if you get defensive when people come to you and they're speaking the truth to you, people who really do have your best intentions in mind, if someone comes to you and they're saying, hey man, you're not doing all you can do, and you get defensive, that's because you know it's true. You just don't want to admit it. You're lying to yourself. You're delusional. Okay? It's time. It's time that, at the end of the day, I guess it's not time. Because at the end of the day, only the strong survive. Only the people who are willing to do whatever it takes to survive are going to win. Because at the end of the day, right here, this should, when I used to teach this, I taught this course back in 2013. It was actually wealth survivability. Your ability to survive. Money is just a survival tool. And once you have reached a certain level of survival, meaning that let's say you have a year's worth of cash set aside, not including investments for long term, things like that, then you can start thinking about abundance and excessiveness and things like that. But money, if you don't even have enough money to survive, going back to that $1,000, if you don't even have $1,000 to your name, that if there was an emergency, you're not surviving. You can't take care of yourself. You're not independent. You don't deserve independence. You don't deserve freedom. A person who has all the physical ability to go out and work and who doesn't is a sloth. And that is, it's not worthy. It's not something to look up to. You can't take care of yourself. Okay? My girlfriend just posted this thing on Facebook saying that, if women who smoke and women that drink, if they get pregnant and they're not willing to sacrifice and give up those things in order to have a healthy child, they don't deserve to have a child. In my opinion, if you're not doing absolutely everything it takes to go out there and create the best life possible for your children, you don't deserve to have children. You're not taking on that responsibility, and you're not out there doing everything you can to make it happen. Because you got other people who are depending on you. And if something were to happen and it was up to you, you haven't instilled that in yourself, in your character. You're in big trouble. So it's time that we start changing. It's time that we start changing the game. Because I'm here to tell you, okay? The game is not hard. It's really not hard. It's actually really fun. It's a really fun game. Okay, and people tell me all the time, especially I got my girlfriend's family, stuff like that. They frown upon my beliefs and the way I live my life about some areas of my life because they don't understand. That's because I have something I'm willing to die for. Okay, I have those, and that's what those people, it all comes full circle with that show, our ancestors, the founders of of North America, the people who made it what it is today, they were willing to sacrifice. They were willing to sacrifice their lives. They were willing to do whatever it took for freedom, for independence. Okay? They were willing to do whatever it took, and we've lost that. People are just lazy now. And it is. It's so unattractive. That's what it is. So, like I said, I could rant on all day, but I'm going to cut it off at that. So take a good hard look at your life. Okay, I've given you plenty of videos with some great actions that you can go through if you're ready to get honest with yourself and you're really ready to change your life. I'd love to help you. You can reach out to me in a multitude of ways: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I'd love to help you out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to bringing you many more videos, and I hope you have a great day.